Alright guys, what's up? Alright, I'm back with another review for my watch, from my watch collection. This is the Armitron, and let's see if I can get the model number. I'm never prepared. I'm doing these videos and I never pull out the model number first, which you would think would be the smart thing to do, right? 24664GP. You guys can see it right there. 24664GP. Alright. This is obviously a gold tone watch, and actually for Armitron, like I said, I don't know if you guys see my other movies or videos, but I have, I don't know, 4 or 5 Armitron watches. I like them. Some say they're cheaply made watches. I don't agree. They are cheap in terms of how much they cost, but I don't think they are cheaply made. You know, they're good. They're not great in terms of quality. They're good for the price. This watch costs me, I don't remember how much I paid for this watch. I think I paid $70 for this watch. I think. You could check it out on eBay, or I've seen a few of them on eBay in passing. I've also seen them on Amazon.com. Look at the model number, and you guys can figure out exactly how much it is. But it's under $100. It's not that expensive. Now, this does have luminous right here. This little button on top is luminous. The hands do have lume on them as well. It's not great, but I didn't buy it for the lume. It does have 3 subdials. On the right up here, you have the date. On the left, you have the day. And on the bottom, you have the remaining hours. As with most Armitrons, to set the time and the date, you pull out the crown once and you go counterclockwise to change the date. Then you pull out a crown the second time, go all the way around, and that lets you change the time along with the date and remaining hours, or the day and the remaining hours. Now, this is my first gold tone watch by Armitron. I was reluctant to buy it for the simple fact that I figured that the gold would scratch easily, and to be honest with you, I've hit this thing by accident against drawers and doors and cabinets and everything else, and I really don't see any gold wearing off at all. They've actually gone, most cheaply made watches that have gold tone, the gold literally can wear off if you rub it too hard. But this one, now the links are hollow, as you can see, which is the case with most Armitron watches, but they've plated the entire link, not just the outside that you can see. They plated the inside as well, and they've even plated, if I can show you, hold on one second guys, just pulling this clasp apart, they've plated the inside of the clasp, which to me is awesome. The only thing they haven't plated is the back casing, which to me doesn't really matter. It'd be cool if they plated the back casing, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I mean, for the gold tone that they put on this, it doesn't really wear off easily. Now, you're going to get minor scratches here and there. That's with any watch. But when you buy a gold tone watch, the risk you take is significantly more, because you scuff that and now you're going to have a big, piece of gold missing off your watch, which to me looks, like crap. Why would you want that in your watch? So I really enjoy this watch a lot. Now, I don't think, it may be a 45 millimeter, but it looks smaller. It looks like about a 43, maybe a 44. I didn't look up the specs on that one, on this one, but I have an size 8 wrist, and it fits me well. It does have a rotating bezel, believe it or not. I was surprised by that, and it actually does rotate. So it has a rotating bezel. Let me roll this all the way back to where it was. Yeah, whatever. So I really like this watch. It has a little bit of heft to it. Again, the links are hollow, but the watch has some heft to it. I don't like watches that feel light and chintzy and cheap. This watch has some heft to it. If you're in the market for a gold tone watch and you don't want to spend a lot of money, check this model out. In my opinion, it's well worth the money. The quality is there. The gold tone is there. It doesn't look like that cheap gold. I've seen some Nixon makes some good watches, but some of their gold tone on their watches just looks cheap, almost like brass. Whereas this, they've shined up the gold. The gold has the matte and the polished, and it looks phenomenal. It does not look cheap in terms of the gold coloring. So I would highly recommend, if you're in the market for a gold tone watch but you don't want to spend a lot of money, give this a try. It's a really well-made watch. I enjoy it a lot. So yeah, this is my review of this particular Armitron watch. The water resistance is 165, but I don't ever take my watches in water, so it doesn't really bother me. You could have no water resistancy, wouldn't bother me at all. I generally don't take my my watches into the shower or the pool. All right, guys, on to the next one.